Hi guys, I'm Gabriella.
I'm Mariela.
And we are Vio Vanity. And welcome to the Overall Drip Experience podcast.
It's BastienDRÜIP, the floss in the city, aka the young intellectual. And today we got Vio Vanity on the podcast.
Yes, very happy to be here.
Pleasure.
Talk to me. So Vio Vanity, who was Vio Vanity before y'all were Vio Vanity?
Do you want to start this
Who
off?
were you guys? Talk to me.
Who were we? I don't know. We were just sisters, doing our thing. Gabby, if you could describe us in 3 words, what would it be?
So we've always been hustlers. Like we've always worked.
Yeah.
Like I was in college. I went to Providence College for a year, and it just wasn't my vibe because I worked ever since high school. I worked at Sephora, and I always worked full time, part time. I did everything. I worked in my parents' businesses. We were always hustlers. So when I was in college dorming and I couldn't have a job and I couldn't have a car, and that school has curfew and it was just like I felt like a child all over again. So I had to come back home, and then I was like, I need to take myself to the next level. And then I got a new job and I was working at Best Buy. They gave me an amazing opportunity.
So hold on. So who thought about doing a business? Was it you, Gabriella, or you, Mariela?
Okay, so
it was a combo.
So listen to how this kind of started. So my parents are both entrepreneurs, both business owners. So like we always knew that like that's the route that we're gonna take. Like, I don't like having a boss. She doesn't like having a boss. It's just that's just how we are. So we would literally.
You're speaking to my soul.
We would literally sit. I remember like yesterday, sit in my room,
Brainstorm,
and just brainstorm. So we'll like go online and we'll be like, all right, let's look for a need. What do people need? Can we do a service? Can we sell products?
like what's our
and
niche?
We, like first, remember we wanted to start a pajama line.
Then it was lingerie.
And then
I was like, I'm not taking pictures. Are you taking the pictures?
Yeah, and we're like, who's gonna take pictures of the clothes? And then we're like, okay, no, now we need a new idea. And we went through so many different ideas.
But this one really fit us.
It
really fit us because
we moved in January 2018.
Yeah.
And
from
we
where?
used to,
You moved from
we
where?
lived in this little tiny
shoebox
apartment. We used to sleep in the same bed. Like we still do sometimes. we didn't have a closet in our room.
No.
Like it was super tiny.
Yeah.
Like it was just like whatever. So I came back. We both came back from college and we started working. And together with the family, we were like, let's buy a single family house. And we did it. We bought a beautiful house, and it was a total team effort. And I love my family for giving us all the support because I was like, either I'm moving out, renting a room,
or we're doing something and all moving together.
But like, so you guys were in Lawrence?
Yeah, we were in
So
Lawrence.
you guys always lived in Lawrence? So
Yeah.
No. So we were born in Boston. We're from Hyde Park. And then when we were like, my dad owned a bodega down there. And then when we were like 5, he's like, I don't like Boston anymore.
Let's go to Lawrence. Where all the Dominicans are at.
Yeah. And then we moved over here. My mom didn't want to. It was like big drama. But
Long story short.
And, you know, we lived in that same apartment like forever. We moved out for college. And then when we came back,
it was too small.
It was way too small for all of us to live together. So we told our parents, we're either going to move out or we're buying a house. So you're either with it or you're not. And they're like, all right, we're with it.
So you gave your parents an ultimatum?
Yeah, it was excuse me. It was a dramatic conversation that night.
Yeah.
Definitely, but in the long run, it all worked out and it was a beautiful thing. But before I went to college, I worked at Sephora. I was a freelance makeup artist. I was like obsessed with it.
So you were like a professional?
Nah, I wouldn't call myself a professional, but like, you know, how every teenager was obsessed with makeup at the time because that industry just blew up, you know, back in like the 2017. So that was like my thing. So when I came back, I used to do makeup in Providence, and when I came back, I really didn't have like a space to do that. So when I moved, I really wanted it to be a priority that I had like a mirror with the appropriate lighting, because I used to have like a bunch of lamps from Target literally pointing at my face, and I would stand and I would literally do my makeup, and like when I would go outside I would look like a clown because my foundation was too dark. Like it was just like a mess. So it was really just like a need that I had for my life, that when I moved, I was like, I really want to get this mirror because every influencer on Instagram has it. Like the most popular bitches on Instagram have it, and I really want it. And one of my friends at the time, she had it, but her dad built it for her, and he was an electrician. So after watching videos of like DIY this and DIY this, I've never been a DIY girl. Like I like to pay for the service. It is what it is.
I'm the DIY one.
Yeah, but she was not into makeup at all at the time.
Never. So I never used to wear makeup like at all. Like I was really into, before I burnt my curls, I was like, I had, you know, curly hair. I was very into like skincare and like I was very earthy and like.
We complement each other in that way.
We were like polar opposites because she would like beat her face and then I'd just be like, SPF, I'm so pretty, you know?
Damn.
So,
whatever. I'll take the jab.
But no, now I am really into makeup. Like I love makeup and the business just really complements us. Yeah. So how this all started. So after we were like brainstorming like WTF, like what can we do? Like I don't know.
We were like this mirror that I've been looking for that there was only like 2 websites. One of them was from California. The other one was like, it was like this girl who built them, and it was like $1,000, $800 to get a mirror. And I was like, I'm not paying that. Like I'm not rich.
$800 to get a mirror.
Yes. I'm not gonna mention them because I'm not gonna give them free promo.
Free clout.
Yeah, not gonna happen. VioVanity.com. Yes. But it was so expensive that I went to Lowe's and I cut my own thing, and then I got some. I'll give the Hue lights because I love the company Hue lights with the smart lights.
Philips Hue lights.
Philips Hue lights, they're amazing. I got the strip, and it would fall off because I couldn't really make it into a square. So then I got this like Gorilla Glue from Home Depot, and I put it in the back of the strip, and I just like did it, and then it would be I could control it from my phone, and it would be a bunch of different colors, but it looked super bootleg, like super bootleg.
You said bootleg?
Yeah, like it looks horrible. It looked horrible, and it was just hanging on my wall. And then me and Maddie were like, all right, this should be our niche because I literally Googled this for so long. I did so much research. I tried making it. I went to Home Depot a bunch of times. And then she was just like the one who was like, let's make this a business.
I'm ops and she's like social media.
I'm the creative director and she's total operations. And we both tag team sales.
We were like, so I was like, all right, Gabby, like, I'm going to make this happen. I'm going to figure it out. Like, I'm just going to do it. And then I figured it out. I got all my connects. And then we were both just so hesitant to do it because we didn't have any money to invest.
We didn't have capital, you know?
We didn't have any capital. So we went on vacation for spring break.
We had so much fun.
The most lit trip I've ever been on.
With all my girls. I love them all.
It was great.
Love them all.
While I was in Miami, I was like, all right, you know, when you're on vacation, you're like in a different kind of mindset. You know,
she had to leave early because of work.
Experiencing like kind of like the bougie things, and I was like, all right, this is a life I want for myself, so I'm gonna just go for it.
Be a boss.
So while I was on vacation, I used my credit card and I bought our first inventory, and I didn't tell her.
Mind you, she didn't tell me, honey.
I did not tell her until I literally posted the first mirror on Facebook, and I was like texting this girl that was interested while I was in Miami. I get here, the next day I deliver it. I'm like, Gabby, I started the business.
Oh, wow.
I was like, you did what? And I was like, let me see your flyers. Let me see your promo. This looks horrible. What are you doing?
Nothing.
No website, no flyer, no Instagram account, nothing.
So
just posted it on Facebook Marketplace and said, I have a business.
Nathan.
So we literally started this business with a credit card and Facebook Marketplace.
Facebook Marketplace.
And then once we started seeing the sales, like, we just kind of picked up. It just kind of happened.
It was a snowball effect, but
snowball effect.
It was a beautiful thing though because she's the spontaneous one. So I think things 1,000,005 different ways before I do it.
So you're an overthinker.
I am. Like I really like to analyze, and I like to be like, okay, we want to start this. Let's make a savings plan. We're gonna put X amount. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. No, I am. But she was like, fuck that, because she had to go to work early, so she took an Uber from the club to the airport. And we were just partying. We stayed there for 2 more days, and she had gone home. So
I came here.
She was like, no, I can't do this corporate life. Like, this 9 to 5 with my PTO days counted. Like, I can't do it. And she started the business, and it's true. Like, I'm super thankful that she took that leap because I'm on the same boat.
That's crazy. So, like, my perspective on when you guys were talking was literally the opposite. I thought your passion for makeup fueled the business, but it was literally just her not wanting to actually do the 9 to 5 is what actually fueled the business.
We are a dream team, you know? Like, without her, there would be no me, and without me, there would be no her.
So,
you know?
So, with that being said, like, about the sales and whatnot, whatever, I was watching your Instagram, peeped you on Twitter. Y'all pretty popping. I see y'all.
Thank you.
But I seen that you guys sold out of inventory.
Oh my gosh.
I was actually gonna buy something off
times.
I was actually gonna buy off of y'all.
It's true. But you never bought it though.
But hold on, let me speak. I was gonna buy it, and then when I went on Twitter, I said it said, oh, sold out. I was like, what do you mean sold out?
So which model? So we started with the square, just a
tabletop
mirror. Yeah. And we on that website, it's the classic.
The classic.
It's the classic, the original.
VioVanity.com, you heard?
VioVanity.com. So that was like the original, the OG. And then once we started picking up sales, I started asking my friends, like, what would you guys like, as a mirror? And the small version was something that, because a lot of girls do their makeup, but they're not
into that lifestyle,
makeup, so they don't need to have a whole section, like a whole vanity in their room, but they need lighting.
So vanity is basically for somebody who has a passion for it, and it's like
anyone can have it.
Anyone can have a vanity. I think a vanity, it really depends on you as a person. So like, for example, me, what I wanted for my vanity is a lot different than hers. So hers is like the full glam setup. She has like the whole IKEA, the Alex drawers.
She's a Sephora freelance.
She has like all the drawers with the palettes, everything stacked up. Me, I wanted a desk that I could do my homework in. I could kind of chill at a desk and have a workspace, and I also needed a mirror. So like I was like, all right, I need something smaller. So that's when we were like, okay, what else are we gonna introduce? And we got the round one and the Hot Girl Minis. Now the Hot Girl Minis was the first item to sell out.
I never thought.
Wait, where's the Hot Girl?
This one right here.
This is the Hot
I
Girl
never
Mini.
thought this would be so popular. Like I thought the round one was our specialty item. Like it's a tabletop, but instead of being squared, it's round. And I was like, oh my god, this is so dope. I did polls on Instagram. And everybody was like, this is so dope. Like pop. Like I thought I was gonna go viral or something because it was round instead of squared.
Yeah.
No, everybody likes this one.
Everybody likes that one.
Yeah.
It's cute.
Hold on.
I was surprised. Hold
on. Let me see what you're working with right there.
This one.
We got the lighting on the corners.
Yeah.
And this one actually has a color changing feature. So it has 3 different colors. It has white, warm light,
and cool light, just like that ring light that you guys have.
Yeah, like your ring light. So it has like the 3 kind of switches, and you can dim it as well.
Yo, you can't be telling people what kind of lighting I got. You tripping?
I'm sorry.
Nah, I'm joking. But nah, that's actually dope, bro. Like, honestly, bro, because like what I am doing, obviously I have a podcast. I'm trying to give people from Lawrence a voice, and just people from basically anywhere, because people hit me up from all walks of life, basically.
Super cool, by the way.
Yeah.
Thank you, I appreciate that. So when I came upon your Instagram, I don't even know y'all, to be honest.
I know, this is the first time we're meeting.
Yeah. But I don't know, but I had you on Instagram.
Yeah.
For like, I don't even know for how long, but I had you on Instagram for a minute. So I seen that you had a mirror business, and I was like, I feel like I have a good eye for things that are gonna pop before they pop. And like in terms of Lawrence, I feel like we have a lot of businesses that are gonna pop, but they don't have voice or exposure. You feel me? Yeah. So it's like with you guys, I was like, bro, I see something.
Oh,
I'm like
that's so sweet.
That's so sweet. Thank you so much.
I'm genuinely touched. Thank you so much.
You're genuinely touched? Oh, but like, I consider myself a visionary. That's why. So like, I looked at you guys and I was like, nobody's doing that. You guys have a pretty dope niche, and I really don't see anybody doing what you guys are doing. So I was like, I need to get them on the podcast before somebody else gets you on the podcast. You feel me?
You know?
but
I think the way you're doing with the podcast is actually like really cool. Like I feel like it's super out of the box, and it's like a service for the community at the same time.
Exactly.
You know, and I feel like it's an outlet for you to express your creativity and really just like help other aspiring businesses. So kudos to you. You're like a great Samaritan right now.
You heard them. If you haven't hit the subscribe button down below, hit the
subscribe button right now.
Hit the subscribe button down below, like and leave a comment.
Yes.
Anyways,
all right.
Back to the podcast. This is a question I ask all my guests that are here.
Okay.
We're on episode 4. Yeah, episode 4 right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this question is gonna get a little deep. You guys gotta think before you answer the question. You gotta think. You feel me?
Okay. So take like a 10-second pause.
Take a 10-second pause. Think about what you're gonna say. Okay. Because this is gonna.
A mind break.
This is gonna determine the way I look at you. No, I'm just joking. But
that's a lot of
take
pressure.
A little break. No, I'm joking. But here's the question.
Okay,
go.
What was your greatest failure?
Our greatest failure.
Your greatest
Gabby, let me take this one.
You do it, girl. The mic is all yours. Wait, the 10 seconds. The 10 seconds.
I don't even need 10 seconds for this because I know it was massive. So our biggest L as a business, VioVanity.com, is...
Hold on, but remember, greatest failure.
Greatest.
So the question is, let me elaborate on the question. Okay. So the question is, what is the failure that taught you so much that, like, as you continue with your business or whatever, you always look back at that time and like, I'm grateful for that time. You feel me? So it's not like the biggest L. Like, for example, like, it's not like the most you lost. Like, if you lost $3,000. You know what I mean? It's more like of what was your biggest learning experience from the failure. Because that's where we learn from. We learn from our failure. We don't learn from our success.
Well, that is a deep question.
It is.
Look at you.
So the greatest failure I have to say is underestimating us and our potential. I think I started the business, and then for a couple months we weren't really making as many sales because you really weren't 100% on board. We hadn't really been doing any photo shoots. We weren't doing any like coupon codes. We didn't have a website, and I was kind of like, my passion for this was, I want to say, like, fading a little bit because I stopped believing in it for a little bit, and it was idle for a couple months.
A whole semester.
A whole semester.
We didn't make a sale in a whole semester.
No.
Really?
Nah.
We made a sale?
We made a sale.
I didn't deliver it.
A couple. Yeah. We were selling, but not like significantly. And I think I really, like, in my head, I was like, all right, on to the next project. And I really, the key to success is consistency. And I thought that, like, I was just going to start something and it was going to blow up, and it didn't. It was on to the next idea. So
it was a humbling experience for you.
It was humbling because as soon as we did our first, that we were like brainstorming again. We're like, all right, what else are we going to do? Vio isn't it? We need another idea. And I'm thinking, I'm like, all right. I'm like, you know, what is it that's going to make us, you know, be the people that I want us to be in my head? Because I have big aspirations. And then we're like, let's just give this one more shot. And we did the Christmas photo shoot, and then we sold out of Hot Girl Minis.
It was a blessing. I still thank God.
We sold out of Hot Girl
Minis.
In one day.
That was crazy,
and
bro.
And I was like, I
couldn't believe it, bro.
We were sitting in the car.
I could not believe it.
And we're like, yo.
We were literally like, we were like, yo.
We're like, this is it. Like, this is...
Yeah, it's crazy.
This is it. Like, this is what's going to make us be who we really want to be. And this is what's going to take us out of this environment into the environment that we really, truly belong in. And
that was a beautiful thing.
That was a humbling experience. So now, like, I study, you know, like, what month is it? What
holidays are happening,
coming up.
Because we found out that that's like our thing, is holidays. Like, people want to buy these mirrors as gifts for other people. Every girl wants this for herself, but everyone has so many priorities that it's just like they DM you and they're like, I really want it. Huh? But your husband's DMing me as well. And I'm going to sell it to him on Valentine's Day because she was like, oh my God, I can't buy it because I just bought so much things for my kids on Christmas, because people put themselves last. Like, we're selfless, you know? So we found out that holidays are our thing.
Holidays is definitely, honestly, my overall message right now, what I'm trying to say is, if you are doing anything, it's basically what my dad says, like, whatever you do, be the best at what you do. If you sell
coal, carbón.
Si tú eres carbonero, if you sell coal, you're going to be the best person you
can at selling coal.
Because if you build those relationships with people, whenever anybody needs that product, they're just going to go to you.
Yep.
Because of your customer service, because of your personality, because you are
of course
that person. They're not going to go get it at the general store. They're going to go to you.
Yep.
Amen.
So at the end of the day, consistency is key, because you want your name to be synonymous with your product. So in the beginning, you're not going to make as many sales. You're not going to be successful from day one. You're going to be successful 1 year later, 2 years later, 3 years later, when your time comes. And Vio is about, spring break is almost coming up. So Vio is about to be 1 year old, 1 year anniversary. and
it's gonna be crazy.
It's been a humbling experience, honestly.
Yo, she's still like in shock. Like, she still can't believe that.
I can't believe it.
She can't believe that you guys so married.
She's like,
oh my God,
wow.
it's crazy.
I'm like, wow, no, like, you guys don't understand, like, so I made this website and I was paying Shopify for forever because I use Shopify and I love Shopify. And I took months to make this website, and at first it looked so bad, and people would be like, yeah, it looks okay, but like no one was like genuine until one day I looked at it and I was like, this looks horrible. I need to start from scratch. And I made that website. For me, that's been my biggest failure, is like really looking at my own work and not relying on other people to really criticize it, and not looking at it like a science fair project or like my baby that I'm so proud of and that I'm gonna get offended. No, but like looking at it from a perspective that's like, if I was a customer and I was going into this website, like what would I think? So we made this website, and the first day I woke up and I had a sale, and I got the notification on my phone.
Oh my gosh.
It was 2 sales in that morning.
Crazy.
I cried.
You cried?
I cried.
Yo, girl, hold on. You gotta pause right there. Yo, y'all females are too emotional, bro.
I don't care.
Crying for what?
I don't care.
Yo, she literally woke me up.
I was like, Mariela.
No, I was like, who died? What happened? Like, what's going on?
We got a sale. And I went on Snapchat and I looked crazy, and I was like, guys, I got a sale. Like, I'm so happy, and like I got so many positive messages because it was a genuine experience, and it was in December, and I just remember that it was just like great. And like that moment when we switched our platform from like Facebook Marketplace, Cash App me, and I'll bring it to you, to DM, to like that official platform of something that I had spent months and months brewing. Like,
it was great.
For me, that was like the ultimate achievement, because it was so hard to make a website that was actually presentable. Like, it's harder than it looks, people. But
seeing your vision come into fruition was just the best feeling for you.
It was the best feeling, and it gave us the confidence to really go ham. Like, it gave us the confidence to be like, this is an actual priority. We can't just half-ass it. Like, we have to really dedicate the time. When we say we're going to have a meeting, we need to sit down and have a meeting.
Because we would say we're going to have a meeting.
And we wouldn't have a meeting.
And we wouldn't do anything.
But a meeting with who, though?
With each other.
Oh,
like, we need to schedule each other in. Like,
so we are like, you know, we live together. We're always together. But if we don't schedule a time to be like, all right, this hour is for Vio, like nothing gets
it won't
done.
happen.
And in order for you to run a business, you need to put in the hours and work. Like, when you're at work, there's a task that you're doing. So it's not like you're just gonna post a website and like that's it. Like, there's constant DMs that need to be answered. There's things that we need to run by each other.
There's photo shoots. There's everything. There's just a lot of things. Like,
there's
things
like that we need to plan, and we never were good at taking the time out.
Yeah.
Like, we'd get sidetracked. Like, we'll start talking about it, and then like we'll put Netflix, and then we're talking about
who knows what
random. Okay, my Fashion Nova cart. Like, no. Like, no, like this. So now we have it structured. Like,
we have a notebook.
I host a meeting, then she hosts a meeting. I have an agenda for the meeting. We're going to talk about this, and this, ops related, and then she'll have her meeting. We're going to talk about this, and this, promo and marketing related, and that's how we're structuring our business. Because if we wanna grow this to be a corporate company, if we want to
treat it like a corporate structure,
to be an actual established business, we need to act like the CEOs.
You're already established.
Yeah.
We need to act.
Play the part. You want to be a boss, act like a boss. Fake it till you make it. That's definitely the motto. Definitely.
So the key to what they're saying, guys, is organization.
Structure. Yes.
You see, organization and structure. So they're organizing and they're structuring their time around each other's schedules just so they can meet with each other. And these people live together. Yes. So if they live together and they have to organize and structure their time, what makes you think you don't have to?
I mean, what I definitely think is, like, look at the job that you have and look at those best practices. Look at what works and what doesn't work in the company that you're in. As, like, someone who has worked for 3 companies and I've been in those companies for a while. Like, I definitely took, like, Best Buy has a great, amazing, like, sales structure. They have great operational behavior. Like, just how they function as a business is super profitable, and that's why they can compete with Amazon. And the company I work now I'm in a cubicle, and it's an office setting, and it showed me how to really, like, like structure myself in terms of multitasking and answering emails and how to be really professional, etc., etc., etc. So if you ever want to start something, to all the viewers, if you really have a vision, just believe in yourself and just take a minute to reflect on what the best practices, whether in your family home, whatever they are, and just implement them into yourself. And that time and that effort that you put in to make money for someone else.
Make money for yourself.
Make money for yourself.
Collect your coins, sis.
Do it for yourself.
Pay yourself, sis.
Pay yourself, bro. You would be amazed. All those hours you're working for someone else.
I can preach on this. I really can.
Because it's a beautiful thing.
They're paying you,
it's not even like half or a quarter of what they're making off you.
Bro, after that 1 hour, bro. Yo. I used to work in AutoZone back in the day. I was like 18. AutoZone. Shout out AutoZone. But they were paying me like $9 an hour. Oof. Bro, for the whole day. No, it was in North Reading, actually.
Really? Bro, the minimum wage was that low?
Yeah, it was like when I was 18.
$7.
When I was 18, though.
Yeah.
But, bro, for the day, they will clear like 10 racks. Bro, they paid me out of 10 rack. Listen to this, guys. Out of a $10,000 day, I was making $9 an hour for 8 hours a day. What is that compared to 10,000? And there's another worker. There's like 3 other workers there. They're not even clearing $1,000 for the day. It's insane to me. Not even 500.
Your manager counting your minutes.
Yeah, bro. Like, you can't. Bro, literally 39.9.
Yes. Like, come on. Minutes. I just made a sale. Like, let's breathe.
But, so the next question. So you guys, you guys have your organization. You guys have your structure. You guys basically have your vision. But the question that I want to backpedal a little bit and ask you guys, why Vio Vanity? Like, why did you choose the name Vio Vanity? Like, what does it mean?
So, Vio is short for Violeta, which is my middle name.
In honor of my grandmother. Love you, mama.
Yes, love you so much. And I don't know, since I've always had the vision of starting a business. So when I was 17, I wanted to start a boutique. And the name that I had for the boutique I wanted to start was Vio. And
her future kids we're gonna be Vio Mari.
Stop it. Stop it. That's cut already. So.
Yo, you just hit a nerve.
So, I already had this Gmail account called shopvio@gmail.com, which is no longer in use. We already switched it up. But I was just using the same email address, and I just liked the ring of it. So that's just.
I liked how it looked on my flyers. I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was super aesthetic. The V and the V. I liked it short and cute and simple. So I just said, yeah, let's just expand on your name. Because it is a beautiful name. Why not?
Nah, it is dope. Because, like, it's like a double V. It's like Vio, and then it's like Vanity. I'm like, I heard that shit. I was like.
Yeah, the ring to it, right here. And it looks cute. Look at the logo.
It looks dope. It looks dope.
Look at the logo. It looks like a liquor bottle.
Stop.
No?
He said no.
What are you drinking? Vio?
I was drinking Vio.
I heard it. I was like, Vio Van. I'm like, fuck with that. I'm going to get Vio Vanity on the podcast.
It has a ring to it, but I don't know. It just kind of made sense.
Yeah.
Because that was another thing that we used to brainstorm. Like, I remember with the pajama line, girl. Like, we were like, Chichi.
Should we call it Chichi? Should we call it Sisi? Should we call it like, Lux? This? Like, no. Everything was corny.
Twins in other languages.
We looked at Gemini, twins, gemelas. But my dad's bodegas are called gemelas, by the way. So shout out to Gemelas 1 in Lawrence and Gemelas 2 in Boston on Blue Hill Ave. But we were like, let's not expand on the bodega
shout out
name.
to Gemelas. Come on the podcast.
It'll probably all be in Spanish.
But, don't worry, I got an interpreter in here. Okay. But, all right, guys. Next question.
Okay.
This is a question that I like to ask all my guests as well, but this is a question that kind of hits home for me, to be honest.
Okay.
So it's like, when you first started, clearly, well, in my life it is, in my boy's life it is, in everybody's life it is.
Yeah.
People aren't that supportive.
They're not.
100%. But don't answer the question yet. I didn't ask it.
Keep going.
Relax.
Keep going.
I'm going to keep going. So, after you started, I want you to tell the audience and tell the viewers about the switch up. Because I'm going through the switch up, in a sense. But tell them about the switch up. Once they see you're making the noise, your things are sold out, You're popping.
Yeah.
You're getting all the recognition.
Yeah.
Tell me about the difference between the people that supported and now the people that are now on board because of your success.
So
you take it off, sis. You got it.
You want me to start this one?
Go crazy.
This is perception. That's social media. That's you, marketing manager. But all right, I'll start. You finish.
I'll finish.
I think we're really blessed because we have an amazing group of people that surround us. Like my girls, like I love you guys. My family and my friends have always supported us since day one. But I think that what it comes down to is people don't spend their money with people they don't trust, and you can't build trust. So think about it like this: as a consumer, do you buy things without seeing the reviews? You don't. So in the beginning, it's really difficult, especially for a premium product that costs, $300.
Yeah, it's a lot of money.
You're not gonna purchase it just off seeing one photo in one girl's bedroom. Like, you want to see all angles. You want to see it in different settings. And it's what I say to her every single day. You don't know you need something until you see it every day and you convince yourself that you need it. So
retail therapy.
Until we got enough customer photos, until we got enough kind of
that noise. The same thing he's saying.
Enough noise until we got that we built that on our page, and we
that
built
reputation
among those people. Then my family would come over from Boston and be like, can I go up to your room? Can I see them?
Before they wouldn't though.
Can I play with it? Can I turn it on? Like, how do you change the colors on it? And at first there's my godfather has this joke about us, and it's like, what are the twins up to now? Because we're always starting some new way to make money. And I'm just like,
he said one of these days they'll make it. One of these days. Which idea is it now? That's how he always sees us. Every time he sees us.
Once he said that, I was like so mad. I was like, oh my god. Like, if these people, like, they think that we're a joke, or like, they
like, we're a joke. What is it now?
Like, what do you mean, what is it now? Like, what are you doing now? And I was so, like, I was a little annoyed because, people don't believe in you at first, but once they see that other people are buying, they're like, oh,
okay,
let
like, me actually take this seriously.
Let me actually look at the product now.
When they actually see other people are interested.
Exactly.
I've noticed on Instagram, Twitter.
It's all about the clout.
It's all about literally the clout. Like, for example, like, if certain people are liking your photo or certain people are sharing it, and if that's their boy, oh, my boy shared it.
But that's
the era of influencers,
that's why the influencer culture is so important. So, we really try to network with people that we know have, certain exposure. And we really try to just post a lot of customer photos and do these things and, like, mention Vio Vanity wherever we go. Like, we went to a house party. Oh my gosh, we went to a house party, and like, I'm like a little lit, and I'm like walking out, and I'm like, everybody in this party, VioVanity.com. You better follow me. You better look me up.
Got a sale though.
And it's just like, you have to be just as proud of yourself from the beginning. You have to have the same amount of confidence.
Don't be
from
shy.
The beginning, because
don't be shy.
People are they're either gonna follow you or they're gonna hate.
But hating is following because you're watching me.
Exactly.
I know you're watching me right now, my local haters.
Nah, yo.
But that's cool though, because hate is love. That's right close to the heart.
100%. 100%.
So hate me all you want, cause you DMing it,
bro. Cause
it's getting out there.
It's because, like, if you think about it, bro, the people that are hating on you, they're putting the energy out towards other people to bring awareness.
Exactly. It's awareness. Like, DM it all you want.
They're making you
Go
infamous.
Right ahead. Exactly.
It's like, bro, you're talking about me, but it's like, the fact that you're talking about me is making these people like, yo, what is this? What is this nigga
you
about?
Keeping up with me. Keep up all you want. That's exactly what I want. So, lit. Definitely. My take on that question is definitely the same thing. I feel like my friends and my family super supportive, but they're supportive in the sense where it's like moral support. And when you're starting a business, what you need is
money.
You need financial support.
Cash App me.
But the thing is,
Cash App, what you got?
And then it's that point where everyone that's close to you, you tell them the price, and they're like, "Ooh, like that's a little pricey." Like, but I'm your homegirl, I'm your cousin. Like, come on, hook it up. But definitely, once they see that you are established, that you're legit, that that everything is flowing, that's really when they start taking the brand, because you need to know that you are a walking representation of your brand. So again, this is just like the advice that I want to give to everyone, like how you present yourself, like what you post, how you act, like what you speak of, like that is your brand. So if you're super
100%.
you know, just like all over the place and sloppy, that's exactly what your brand's gonna look like. So definitely think about, like, just try to take a step back and be like I ask, we're twins, so it's an advantage. I tell her, like, how do I look right now? And I tell her, like, after this interaction, how did I sound? Like, always ask for feedback. Yeah. And my friends are annoyed with me because I'll be like, how do you think that went? Like,
but you need people that are like not gonna be yes people. You feel me? Yes. You need people that are and genuinely blunt.
But we're Virgos, so that's
shout out to Kiki.
Yeah, my friend Keisha, she's the hardest critic, but she'll always tell me something how it is, and I love her for that.
If you haven't hit the subscribe button, hit the subscribe button down below.
Subscribe right now.
Go like it.
So the next question I have for you guys.
Okay.
Are you guys doing anything for the community?
At the moment, no. But it's definitely something that we would love to do. Being a startup has been a little hard, you know, with the resources, but it's definitely something that we would love to do and participate in.
Yeah, we actually we've had conversations about it, and it's definitely something that we're planning to do moving forward. We're kind of just researching different kind of like organizations in the community to see where we really want to put like the effort towards or the resources or the support.
So you guys have aspirations to do it, but you guys haven't put the plan forward.
We haven't gotten around to it. Yeah, exactly.
Understandable.
So if you know of any events, let us know. We'll be happy to participate.
Yeah. Right. Like I said, the Drip Drive
we'll be there.
2020.
We
June.
gotta be there.
Yeah.
Talk to me.
Let's do it.
I'm accepting donations until June.
Summertime. Okay. Perfect.
Any sneakers that you guys have unused in your closet.
Everyone has sneakers they don't use.
Give me a personal message. Hit me up and let me know. And I will grab those from you.
That's amazing.
It's going to be a big event for the homeless. And we're trying to do something big here.
That's amazing.
Awesome. Yeah, that's awesome.
So what's next for Vio Vanity? Like, what's next for you guys?
We definitely have some future plans. We have a pop-up shop at Attica here in Lawrence on the 29th of February, which
I want to see everyone there.
Next Saturday. And we're actually going to take the opportunity to release our merch. So we actually have some nice pieces that we think that you guys would like. So apart from that, we're also introducing a new mirror, our Glam Room full body Hollywood mirror. It was a full body mirror with actual bulbs, just like this, but like full body length. We're actually releasing a new one, which is going to be LED. So it's going to be really crazy. It's going to have 3 light settings, and it's going to be humongous and gorgeous and perfect for selfies. So
you heard it first, the 29th. Attica and Lawrence, pull up.
I want to see everyone there.
Everybody there.
Everyone.
What's the admissions like though? Like, you gotta give more context.
I don't think there's any fee to get in. You know, it's gonna be in the 3rd floor of Attica, and it's gonna be from 5 to 10, and it's actually gonna be other brands there, like amazing brands like Full Furniture. You know, props to them, and it's gonna be hosted by Caesar, and it's gonna be a really nice event that I think will have a really good turnout.
I'm definitely excited for that. So, I mean, you guys talked about your mirrors. You guys talked about everything. Can you guys give us a little, I don't know if you guys want to, but give us a little rundown on how much a range of how your prices are? So, like,
definitely.
The audience can get a little gauge of
who
Vio Vanity is.
Do you want to tell them how much this one goes retail?
So, right now, this is a Hot Girl Mini.
Bestseller.
It has 3 different light settings. It has a dimming option, and it's the perfect kind of compact size to take it on the go, or if you don't have like a designated vanity area and you want to put this on a dresser in a bathroom, kind of wherever you need it to be, it's the perfect mirror for you. We have it listed on our website for $99.99, and we're always doing, you know, promo codes and coupon codes and sales.
I'll tell you what, if you're watching this video right now, I'll give you 10% off if you put in BastienDRԻP as the coupon code. Alright? So I'm going to create that code tonight. So you're hearing it in this video. If you use BastienDRԻP, and hopefully he'll just spell it out right here below. He'll spell it out for you guys. If you use BastienDRԻP below as the coupon code during checkout, you'll get 10% off all of our mirrors. So the bigger ones, all of them. So the bigger ones, they retail for $350. That's the one that kind of goes like on a desk. We have them in a round shape
and the square one
and the squared, which is the classic. And then the full body mirror, it retails for like $445. But like I said, BastienDRԻP, you get 10% off.
BastienDRԻP, you heard it first, 10% off.
VioVanity.com, baby.
And you also gotta follow. Like I don't know, like you gotta put the coupon code. You have to also follow.
You gotta follow them too.
You gotta throw the support out there. BastienDRԻP TV on YouTube. You dig what I'm saying? You know I ain't playing.
Definitely.
Nah, I mess with that, bro. But see, for watching this video, you guys just saved yourself like what? $10, $20, probably $30.
More, because 10% of $350 is what? $35 minimum.
$35. Just put in BastienDRԻP and just follow. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's all love. It's really been a pleasure being on this show. So the energy has been amazing, and it's been such an honor. Just again, like it's been a humbling experience. This has been our first interview ever, and I hope that one day when we're bigger and badder, we can come back here to our roots, to our first interview, and give you guys a second shot. So everybody follow BastienDRԻP and subscribe because he's doing something amazing for the community. And yeah, thanks for watching.
And it's BastienDRÍP, the flyest in the city.
And this is Vio Vanity. Thanks for watching.
Yeah,